Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hello Harem podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the horniest of homies to sail the seven seas, Mr. Anthony Luby, Luke Farnsworth. We got Neil here, and we are joined by a very special guest who you have seen before, and if you haven't, this was the first woman on the podcast. She's a streamer, she's an e-girl, and she likes a lot of cheese. This is xNuclearShark.
She is Jonathan's.
Hold on.
She is Jonathan Summerall.
I'm Luke.
You said he was Luke.
I said Luke.
You did say Luke.
Dude, I've been saying that like so. Okay, Jonathan Summerall is here with us. Luke is here in spirit. He's doing something. I don't know what the fuck Luke's
I've been
doing.
possessed by Luke. Like,
You're in his seat, too.
my eyes roll back into my head.
It's like you completely you didn't even say John's name at all. You just said Luke.
I'm with Jonathan's horny. So.
Okay.
This chair keeps squeaking.
Jesus
So
Christ. Yeah, this is going awesome.
you have Luke's old chair.
This one's squeaky as hell.
Luke always had the squeaky fucking chair.
He's got a
Why did you
fat
guys
ass.
get why'd you get peach?
That's good.
The fuck do you mean? Why do we get peach? It's good.
Okay.
He had that earlier today.
Yeah, I actually
Green?
drank that one earlier. Yeah.
Did you buy a mango today?
No, because you said it was bad.
Did you buy a mango?
No.
Get a mango.
Are they good now?
No. I'm just look. Okay.
The one I have some in my fridge right now.
Here's
They're
my
not bad.
hypothesis. What are you looking at?
Just make sure everything's kosher.
I think you know how they say your taste buds change every 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine changed. Because
Elaborate.
mango, it used to be my favorite one. That was my favorite monster.
When though?
Like a couple months ago.
What the fuck you doing?
And then Alex got a 24 pack from Sam's Club. And I tried one and I was drinking it and I'm like, okay, this smells kind of funky. It smelled like rotten fruit and veggies. Like, it's not great. So I took a sip and it tasted like ass. So I thought it was just like a bad batch. So I tried one more in that and it kind of confirmed my hypothesis. So I bought one this morning. It smelled like rotten fruits and veggies and tasted like ass.
But I've had them and they haven't been bad.
Your taste buds.
That's what I'm
haven't
thinking.
changed.
I'm thinking my taste buds changed.
So in about like, let's say
7 years.
Well, then I'll be the same age as you guys in like 6 months, or I don't know.
No, it's
You'll
not when
be-
you turn
you'll be
24.
23.
I thought it was every
Oh, yeah.
7 years. She's 3.
Yo, you're 3.
Best birthday card I've ever.
You're a
poor
doctor,
Jenna.
so confirm. Do your taste buds actually change every 7 years?
I don't know about every 7 years. They do change. Yeah.
Like you could like something and then hate it.
Yeah, you could develop a taste for something.
That sucks because I really liked the mango.
I like when you're a kid. The reason you don't like stuff as much is because your taste buds haven't really developed.
Is that why I was stupid as a kid? Because I liked pickles?
You did?
Yeah, I loved
I
it.
mean, yeah, like your taste buds changed. So
Hey, remember going to Macca's when Dad would get a Borg? He would give us the pickles.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I would love the pickles.
Yeah, now I don't touch that crap now.
No pickle gang.
I think you guys devolved.
Pickles are pretty raunchy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, so on the subject of like taste or whatever, I've been trying to force myself to like things I don't like so that I'll just eat fucking anything.
Like what?
Like mushrooms. I
Oh,
hate
God, no.
mushrooms, but at work I've been eating mushrooms during lunch.
Has it been going well for you?
Initially, it was really hard. Like, I work at a hospital, so we have lots of food there, and there's this one. Shut the fuck up, Alex. But there's like a cafeteria or whatever, and they have these different like stations you can go to, and I just go to the one where it's like whatever hot thing they're making that day, and they'll do these like once a week. They'll do these like Asian rice bowl type beats, and it's either like a chicken tempura or a shrimp tempura, and it's usually pretty good, but they have mushrooms in them. And I used to say, "Hey yo, miss me with that," and they did, but now I just say, "Hey yo, load me up," because I want the calories. So I've been forcing myself to eat the mushrooms, and initially I would eat one and it would ruin my whole lunch, and I just like I'd be like, I don't want to eat anymore. But now I can stomach them. So I just like.
So you eat them with a dish. When do you think you'll eat one just mushroom?
That's gonna be a minute.
Just a shiitake.
So like, what kind of prompted this was like, I want like one. I just want to be able to eat whatever the fuck I don't care what it is. Like, if there's food in front of me, I just want to be like, yeah, and just eat it. Like, you know? But also, Autumn on her property has, I don't know if you're familiar with Morel Mushrooms, but they have Morel Mushrooms growing on their property. A bag of Morels, like a Ziploc baggie, like they use them in the kit, like $50 for like a tiny ass bag.
Like a G?
Well, they're not psychedelic, but they just taste fucking really good. Apparently, like Autumn said, her dad will just grill them up with a little salt, and they just taste like really well seasoned chicken. And I'm like, that sounds awesome. I want to try those. But the thing about morels that makes them kind of like special is they'll grow in the same area twice, but never the same spot. So like, one might grow in this one patch of the forest one time, but after you pick them, they'll grow again in the forest, but like a different part of the forest.
That's interesting.
So like they'll never grow in the same place.
Mushrooms are weird, dude.
Yeah. So every year they have to go like hunt for where the morels were growing that season.
Mushrooms are weird. And mushrooms are really, really popular in Japan. Like really popular.
I like enoki mushrooms.
What are they?
Enoki mushrooms.
Enoki.
I don't know shit about mushrooms.
Me neither.
I don't know anything.
John Dobb did a whole video on mushrooms.
Did he really?
Just mushrooms. About he followed these people and they just went to the forest and picked mushrooms. It's lucrative.
Watching I've watched like videos of people like going out and like mushroom hunting, and I'm like, that looks like a fun fucking.
Doesn't it look kind of fun?
Yeah, like
I don't want to touch the mushroom though.
Well, like,
I just don't like
I saw this
mushrooms.
guy, and like he had like a little leather notebook with him and a bag, and he had he'd open it up. He's like, here's all the sketches I've done of mushrooms, and then he just went out into the woods, and he's like, there's this kind here, and he just like pick it. He's like, these are great with chicken, and he like put it in his bag. And, like,
He just knows everything off dome.
dude, it was crazy. He's like, the video was about this guy. He knows like every kind of mushroom, and I'll find the video. It was fucking really entertaining, but I have like a weird fascination with mushrooms now. Like I want to like them really bad. So
But you're slowly starting to like them.
I'm slowly getting into mushrooms.
They seem like mushrooms to me have always been like a 1% food, you know, like fancy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like a fancy.
Oh,
food.
I thought you meant like
No.
1%
Well,
of
I don't know
people.
why.
I don't know about that.
No, they've
You
always
got,
seemed like
shiitake for, like,
dude.
a
Mushrooms
nickel.
they're expensive. Some of them, they're crazy.
I mean,
It depends on the
beef
mushroom,
can
but
be
yeah, he's right.
expensive.
That's true, but like he's right. Like some mushrooms are just stupid expensive. Like wild truffles, that shit's like
Oh my God,
worth
those
its
are-
weight in gold.
Yeah, truffles are crazy
Yeah.
expensive.
Like ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
You know how they find wild truffles, Anthony? It's cool as fuck. They train pigs to go find them. I'm not like I'm not.
so-
I'm not.
Porky.
No, I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. Like in, like there's these. I forget the fucking brand of them. While I was on my mushroom kick, my research, there are these like French brand of truffles. They're these black truffles in France, and this guy was like, he's like, I pay for my house with mushrooms, and so he has this pig. He's like, I trained this pig to be able to smell a truffle from a mile away. And
That
so,
thing is like a fucking land shark.
yeah. So no,
So
I'm
we
not
should
kidding.
go and get a
So
pig
like,
now
and he showed like what he
train
does.
it.
He's like, he just walks out into just different forest with this pig, and the pig will just be, and it'll just root over to a tree and start digging. And he's like, found one, and he'll go dig it up, and sure enough, just a fucking truffle. Like, and he's like, depending on the size of them, like these things can go for like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, truffles can go
Like,
crazy.
If you like mushrooms, on an episode of the Joe Rogan podcast, I just pulled it up actually, 1035 with Paul Stamets. I just googled Joe Rogan and then it auto-filled in the mushroom guy. So his whole shtick is mushrooms. This guy does everything mushroom. The hat he wears to the podcast is made of mushroom.
Jesus
it's
Christ.
wild. Yeah, if you're interested in mushrooms.
Can we get what's his name? Paul.
Paul Stamets, Stamets.
How much would it take to get Paul Stamets here and just talk about
Probably.
mushrooms?
I don't
lot.
think Paul Stamets
you know,
would
I-
come to the Hello Harem.
I could have a
podcast,
full
if I'm
ass
being
conversation about mushrooms. I could do
honest.
that.
He would educate the fuck out of
There
you.
was for those of you that enjoy Action Bronson's show, Fuck That's Delicious.
Great show.
I love that show.
Have you seen that show?
He did an episode
Awesome.
where he followed a truffle dealer through New York, It was awesome.
That dude's probably such a G.
He carried his truffles in a Louis Vuitton bag. Like, he had like a bag full of truffle. He would roll up to like these like Michelin star ass restaurants, just some dude with a bag of mushrooms, and he'd be like, I want to see the chef. And they'd bring him back, and he would open the bag and like pour them out onto like the counter or whatever, and the chef would just be like, and he'd like sniff them out, and he'd be like, I want these. They'd weigh them out, and he would just give him like $5,000, like cash, just like right there, and the guy'd be like, all right, and just take the rest to the next restaurant. I'm like, what the and oh yeah, and he said, and one of the cool things about it, the chef always wants to like sample the mushroom that he's buying before he like the dealer.
Before he cooks it, yeah.
Yeah, well, no, before he
buys
so
it.
He would make something like scrambled eggs was what they all kind of did, and then shave some truffle onto it. And so this guy's like, I get to go around all day and eat like dishes made with shaved truffles, and it's like the coolest.
That's cool. I'm gonna have
so
to watch
curious
that one.
what
Yeah.
truffle tastes like if they go for that kind of money.
My thing is, I
don't
just
know,
think
man.
of truffles being chocolate.
Right.
So like when I think of truffle,
Well,
like
I think they're supposed to look like it.
do they? Huh? Do
They
The,
kind-
the,
oh,
the
they
chocolate's
look like,
supposed to look like.
Mhm.
All
and
truffles
that's
are
why.
dark.
Okay.
They're dark and round. They're not. There's black and white truffles.
So then, what do they taste like? The mushroom.
I have
That's
no
what I'm
idea,
wondering.
man.
Does it taste like chocolate? Is that why it's like?
No, I think it's the shape. That
It
they're
tastes
going
like I
for.
could buy a Louis Vuitton bag with it. That's what it,
It tastes like you could pay for a house.
That's
a
why we need to
car.
get
Yeah.
a
I don't
pig
know
and
what that
train it
tastes
so we
like,
can
though.
find some.
I have no idea what a
Oinky.
truffle tastes like,
Oinky.
and I may never know what a truffle tastes
Right.
like. Like they're
maybe
expensive as
if
fuck.
I'm in France one day and I'm just balling out,
Well,
maybe.
From what I gather, like I don't know this to be a fact. It's probably not, but from what I gather, a lot of the times, almost every time I've seen people eat truffles, they never cook them. It's always they take like a mandolin and they take shavings of it.
Yeah,
It's like a
yeah.
garnish.
It's like it.
Mhm.
Well, it's like supposed to be like that's like the focal point. They don't want to like make it taste like anything like the oil or anything by cooking it or salt or anything. So they just want it to taste like you're tasting the truffle, and so they don't cook them. They just shave them off.
I guess I'm curious to try truffle.
I am too.
Like
am
other
too.
mushrooms, I really am down. I don't care.
I've had a couple in like a bowl of ramen. Good old
Those
shiitake.
are
What,
enoki.
what are those?
Those are enoki.
Those are
The
enoki.
big ones. They have a couple. There's like some large.
The really
ones in there.
thin ones.
Yeah.
Are the ones that are like many little
Yeah,
sticks.
yeah.
Those are enoki.
I
I
like
see
those.
those
Those
in,
are
like,
actually pretty
ramen.
busty.
I love enoki.
I actually watched a
because they're
video
just kind of
today.
crunchy.
They
Paolo-
are, yeah.
Paolo put out a new video. Like, it was what my Japanese wife eats in a day.
Oh yeah.
And she made, the fuck did she make? I don't know. It was miso, and she put a bunch of those mushrooms in it. I was like, I'm so curious as to what those taste like. I don't think I would like them.
I think I've had a couple. You just eat them with some. I didn't eat them plain. I ate them
Well,
with like noodles.
If there's mushroom on pizza, I mean, I won't ask for it. And if I see it, I'll probably pick it off. But if I just bite into it, then I'm like,
I'll
well,
deal with
we're
it.
too far gone.
The texture of a mushroom is so different than a texture of like the pizza though. I
It-
cannot
that's
eat.
always
has a
been my
crunch
issue.
to it.
I
in a
don't like
way.
it's like slimy
Yeah,
almost.
squishy.
That's always been my problem. With
And
it.
I can't like
Yeah.
I just cannot. Like I've tried it before, and it's the texture that throws everything off.
Because
know,
now that I'm
you
like
just wanna talk
forcing
closer to the
myself
mic.
to eat them, I'm kind of realizing too. I don't think
Just
it
give
was
your,
ever the flavor.
Like,
the flavor's not
because
bad.
these
I
mics are a
actually,
little different than yours.
it's always been the texture, I think, because like it's like she's saying, like, because now that I'm forcing myself to eat them, like the taste is actually kind of pleasant. It's just like I think it's always kind of been the texture for me. So I guess I'm more training myself to get past the texture than I am to like the taste of it.
I
The
don't
taste
think-
isn't too bad. I
Yeah,
can
the
say
taste
that.
is
It's just
pretty
all
good.
the texture. It's because it's slimy.
And it's also that weird, like soft crunch, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
It's
Yeah,
like-
that makes
It's
sense.
more like a little
Yep.
pop. It's like a
You know you bite into a mushroom.
yeah. This was a weird. Kick
What
off
a,
this episode, but it's just kind of where I was.
Yeah, what a weird transition.
I have no idea how we got into that.
Oh,
What?
You said you were trying something. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. That wasn't my story, but I don't even remember what my story was.
I was gonna say something, but I don't remember what it is either.
Yeah.
Really? No one?
Oh shit! Here's what it was. Also, in that video I watched, I think I got a bug bite in my arm or something. Anyway,
You need some jewel weed.
jewel weed. What's that?
My guy doesn't know herbology.
Dude, I don't know shit about herbs.
I don't know. I found my old herbology book from Boy Scouts.
Dude, why don't you just go live in the forest for a couple
Yeah,
weeks,
just go.
man?
I really
just go be a
want to.
mountain
Pick your
dog.
mushrooms.
I should
learn
really.
your herbology.
I honest to God should just go become a mountain man.
That'd be sweet. A shaman. You could be a shaman in
I
training.
don't remember a lot of my my like herbology, I had to know like a whole fuck ton of wild plants and have to be able to like identify them and if they're edible or not for a badge that I did one time. I remember like two, because I remember I liked them a lot. Jewelweed and then Queen Anne's lace. But jewelweed is really cool because if we ever like are out and I find it, I'll show you guys. It's a natural bug repellent, and it's also soothing to bug bites and burns. You take it, it's like the stalk is hollow, so you just like take your finger, squeeze at the bottom, and then pull to the top to flatten it out, and then take your nail and split it and open it up, and then it's like a piece of paper, and then you just rub it.
Is that those ones with like the white thingies that you blow on?
Those are dandelions.
Those are
No,
dandelions.
dandelions are yellow.
No, dandelions are the white fluffy things too. That's
Yeah,
what.
because
is
that's
that
what
when
it
they
turns
bloom?
That's when they
into,
bloom.
doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh,
Bro, I'm not a fucking
No,
herbologist.
jewelweed is it grows near water and partly shady, like things. So like near a river.
I think we'll find it at Deli Sods.
We very well could. It's
Possible.
like I found some in West Virginia, I think, whenever we were down there. I think I might have shown you guys. I don't know if
You know, I honestly think I kind of remember that.
Yeah. Queen Anne's lace is another one. Everybody has seen Queen Anne's lace. Queen Anne's lace, for those of you that don't know, is also wild carrot. You've probably seen Queen Anne's lace. It's the white flower, kind of tall. It looks like a bunch of tiny white flowers that are kind of round. I guarantee you've seen it. If I showed you a picture right now, I guarantee you've seen it. Well, what a lot of people don't know, they think it's just a pretty flower. If you pull it up from the root, it is a carrot.
edible?
Yeah, completely edible. It's a wild carrot. It looks like a normal carrot, except for it is white. Tastes almost the same, but a little earthier. It's not that, but you have to be careful. Look at the stem. If the stem is fuzzy, that's Queen Anne's lace, and you can totally eat that. If the stem is smooth and has spots on it, that is hemlock, and it's toxic and will kill you.
I have
So
heard of this
don't-
before because people have mistaken.
Yeah.
I've seen that online before.
I've eaten wild carrot, but like make sure the stem is fuzzy. Otherwise, you're eating hemlock root and you're gonna die.
Just the name Queen Anne's lace is kind of hard.
Well, I
It
think
is.
we've seen it when
Yeah, you've seen
I
it.
forget it's in one of
It's
those
everywhere.
parks.
It's in parks, yeah. Like it's
Well, they have it labeled, but it was dead when we went there.
Oh, at Quail Hollow.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had.
no,
I
you-
think they had it.
they have a
'cause we
whole-
looked
You've
at
seen
it.
Queen Anne's.
Yeah,
lace.
they-
Yeah,
like-
100%.
That shit is everywhere.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
they have
that's-
a herbology
yeah,
whole thing at Quail Hollow.
yeah. I like plants and shit, but like,
Plants are interesting, dude.
yeah,
Just like mushrooms.
mad interesting.
Seriously,
Oh,
they
yeah,
are.
jewelweed has like little yellow flowers that look like kind of like slippers. I forget what the nickname. It's called like slipper plant or something like that, or like.
It's not very creative, but
Well, it looks like little yellow slippers, and I forget what people call it, like slipper flower or something like that, but I just have always known it as jewelweed.
before we went into wild carrots,
You can also
killing
eat it.
yourself with hemlock. I was gonna say, when you were in Japan, did you ever have natto?
No, fuck that. Straight
Low
up.
key,
What's natto?
Fermented
fermented
soybean.
soybean. But
Ah.
look up
Look
a
up a
picture
picture.
of natto.
It's just
I was
disgusting.
low key thinking about our friend Maho is coming to visit in August, and she was like, "If you want anything from Japan, let me know." And I've been like racking my brain. I'm like, "What could I ask for from Japan?" And I watched that video today with Paolo, and I'm like, I low key want to ask for natto. I just want to try it. I just want to give it a shot.
Out of everything I've seen with natto, it's gooey. It looks like a bunch of baby fetuses with goo, and
Just like soybeans with cum.
it's straight up. It looks like
Low-key,
soybeans with
yeah.
cum.
I'm very curious to try it. It's so popular.
I don't want to. It
I
looks
think
bad.
I actually follow someone on TikTok who eats it regularly,
I think
but
I've,
she doesn't show it, so I don't know what it looks like.
I think
Soybeans
I've
and
seen
cum.
like a. You
Imagine
showed me one
it
like
low key
that.
looks like a baked bean. It's like that color.
That somebody nutted on.
But it looks, imagine like a baked bean mixed with like marshmallow fluff, but like more translucent and
probably a
pale.
better description.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Then baked
Little
beans
more-
and nut.
It's like more translucent, gooey.
It's like
marshmallow
uber
fluff.
gooey.
Yeah.
Like uber gooey.
It looks interesting.
It looks disgusting. I hear you either hate it or you love it. There's no in between.
Have you
either
never
despise
tried it though, and you wouldn't be willing to try it?
No, because everybody said every Westerner who tries it says it's just terrible.
But just
I
try it
feel
at
like-
least once, and then base an
Yeah,
opinion.
I mean,
I'll try anything
I would try
once.
it.
That's how I am.
Yeah.
I'd try anything once and then base an
Yeah.
opinion.
I don't know. I
I'll
feel like
try it,
if I say, hey Amanda, this would be so great.
Well,
you'd probably be
tonight
like,
you guys are gonna try something that you haven't tried
don't wanna
yet.
Tippy, how do you know you don't like truck stop blowies if you never got one?
That's true, dude.
That's what I'm saying. You
local
gotta try
lot
everything
lizard.
one time.
With the lot lizards I've seen around Canton, man,
America's
I don't
top
think
lot. What was with Cone and the
we're-
lot
we're
lizard
20.
names?
We're
You
at
wanna
20.
catch
God, this
a
is going
break?
fast.
We can catch a break.
Yeah, we'll catch a break.
Catch a
real
beer
quick.
break.
We're gonna catch a quick beer break real quick, and we'll get back to it. Amanda had something she wanted to.
Yeah,
Dude.
Oh, jeez.
Should I, wait,
I don't
should
know.
I just right now, like pull it out right now?
No,
or
we'll
wait?
take a break real quick.
Okay.
And then
and
we
then
can
I'll
do
pull it out once we get
so we
started
can
again.
properly prep ourselves for whatever hell you're about to put us through.
It's not terrible, I promise.
You bought it.
All right, we bought it. We're back. For those watching the live stream, we're live streaming on the Mekon Instagram page right now. We're doing the Hello Harem podcast live. You guys can check it out on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcast. I don't know where else you listen to podcasts,
You
honestly.
can do it on Anchor. Anchor is a great platform for podcasters.
I don't know.
Do you not
It's
remember the
free.
spiel? I have to
It's,
listen to it every time I listen to the podcast.
I know.
I-
But we're doing the podcast live streaming and then post recording. And Amanda had something she wanted us to do.
I have to get it out of the bag.
Just-
So it's a drink.
Each other.
I haven't even tried it, but I've been. Oh, I just
Yowie.
opened it. Well,
Time for some.
so
I do want some yaoi.
Alex, will
You
you
know, what
give me
the
some
fuck is
sissy
that?
love?
Is that
That looks like pills.
Is that
like
thicket?
the crystal?
Oh, it's fucking.
I knew it!
water.
I fucking knew it! No, I have tried this before.
have you?
Yeah, when
I've
I worked
never tried
when I
it.
worked in the nursing home, I used to have to do it all the time.
Have you? So is it good or bad?
Okay, so
I don't even know.
I can kind of talk about it
I seen
Hold on,
bad
hold on.
things Chugs do it. I
Yes.
seen
Can I
bad
just
things do it.
can I just read
from
these
a
real quick?
professional standpoint. I know it already, dog. 1 scoop for nectar thick, 2 scoops for honey, 3 for pudding thick.
So
Bro, you can put
you're
8
each
scoops.
gonna drink
Water.
it.
Yeah, so what thicket is, we use it in the nursing home all the time for people that have difficulty swallowing.
fucked
If
up.
your swallower's not working too good, a thicker liquid can be easier to swallow. So depending on how bad it is, we will thicken it to nectar, honey, or pudding thick.
So what do we want tonight? Do we want honey thick?
we
It
just
doesn't
do
have to be water.
moderate?
You can thick up Monster. We used
We
to.
want a thick.
Dude.
No,
I'm not kidding.
No.
We thicked up. We did coffee. We did soda. We did water, juice.
Okay.
like, we did everything.
Let's do water.
Now that being said, it's flavorless. So whatever you put it in is what it's gonna taste like. So if it's water, we're just gonna be tasting really thick water.
Low
do
key.
we want to try the thick water?
Yeah, do water because if we do like a peach monster, I just feel like I'm
you
eating
have a
like peach
spoon?
Jello.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Why
if
do you think
I-
I got the spoon
You're gonna have
earlier?
to stir the shit out of it.
If
Go
I
pudding
eat
thick.
water-
Pudding thick water is so.
If I eat
unacceptable.
water, it makes me kind of want to gag
So am I
thinking
making
about
this
eating
right
water.
now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
go
go
ahead.
Oh.
So,
I don't know how much we want.
Read the directions.
I don't read directions.
That's the spirit right there.
just as a,
Have you ever seen my streams? I just say
That's
fuck
like-
it, let's go.
It's also fucked
Just
up
put
that
the
you're
whole-
doing,
just
you're
put it
doing
in
it in
the
a
water.
hospital cup too. So that's like
I know.
That's even
the
worse.
old
Talking
cup.
like, it's just cornstarch or cornstarch. That's all thick it is.
Amanda, what made
It's
you
just
think of
cornstarch.
this?
Just branded
Chocolate
cornstarch.
sandwich. I've been asking for it for so long because I want to drink it on my stream.
Where'd you
but
buy it?
Walgreens for $12, $12.99.
That is.
It's
you-
just cornstarch.
You better use all this, not now on yourself.
How
Just pour it in.
How much we pouring?
You did a whole water bottle, so
Just
just
keep going.
yeah,
Whoa, what's that blue? There's
That's
a
the
scooper in it.
scooper.
Yeah,
There's a scooper.
measured scoops.
Nice. That's what we do here. We measure
Yeah,
it because
Amanda,
we have,
just do like 8 scoops or whatever.
Just do
She's already got like
Oh yeah,
two
just
in
keep
there.
pouring in. It's that scooper's tiny as fuck. Keep going.
What if we add too much and it turns to cement?
it won't. It won't. I mean, pudding thick is
Okay,
already
just try
good.
that.
yeah,
just
that's
just
good,
try
that's
that for
good.
now.
It's not
This kind
enough.
of makes me want to throw up.
It might take a minute. I've
Yeah,
never
it takes a
done-
while to stir.
It's already thick.
It takes. You're gonna have
it's
to
like-
keep stirring.
Mm.
It's just gonna taste like water.
I know
I
the
ate
thought
an
of
entire
eating water
thing.
makes me want to.
I ate an entire thing of pudding thick grape juice once.
Why?
Did it taste good?
I got a dare from another of the guys that I worked with, but I mean, it just tasted like grape juice. You got to keep stirring, man. That's like
Keep
honey
going.
thick. I can see that.
Hold on. We
I
need
used to have to
more.
thick shit up all the time for the elders.
Yeah, that honey, that's pussy shit, man.
I
Like,
thought Amanda was gonna bring out like
Something
some
flavored.
liquor and be like, you have to drink this.
Yeah. Old number 7.
She pulls out fucking Thicket. Thick it up.
I've been wanting it for so long, but I convinced myself this is the time to try it.
What if I get chunk of Thicket in my pudding water?
This
That
is
happens.
like-
That happens a lot.
I can't even describe
What if
this.
don't they sell it in bottles?
That's what
Yeah,
Bad
they
Banks did.
sell pre-thickened.
But I couldn't find it. That's what I was looking for because I wanted to drink it before.
We couldn't find it in the nursing home either. we had to
Damn.
thick up our own stuff.
So I just figured, I'm like, I'm going to buy this shit for $12.
You know, it's funny too because the cup that you're mixing it in right now is the same kind of cup I mixed everything in. This is giving me PTSD to like cleaning asses for like
I need
not
to keep
enough
some of this
money.
$12 an hour.
It was not enough money. Yeah, I wiped ass for $12 an hour. Like
Does it look clear?
Dude,
Is-
Oh my
it looks creamy. It's not gonna look.
That's
clear.
gonna make it even. That makes it so much worse.
It's like a pudding at this point.
You can be thicker.
I can
That's
hear-
that's not thick. No, I'm not
That's
kidding.
frothy.
You want more?
If it still has any fluid consistency, it's not pudding
Do
thick.
you
I don't want
more?
pudding. No, no,
Let's-
no.
That's honey thick.
Just go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, keep going. No, keep going. Don't be pussies. It doesn't taste like any worse because you put
All right, that's
more
good.
in.
Bro, I don't like this.
I don't care. Like,
Oh, and well, we brought these
What else would you bring, Amanda?
just in case you guys say no.
Show the camera.
I'm gonna say no.
This is a
Glock
$3.
90.
This is a classic 1912 Smith & Wesson.
That's a Nerf gun.
It's actually an Adventure Force.
It's not even
Did you
Nerf.
guys buy this specifically for this bit?
No, I found it in my house. I bought it for $3 like 2 years ago.
You know, these things though, they fucking hurt.
Tippy, if you
You want me
pick
to
it up
can I
on
do
the
it against the
spoon and
wall?
it's like a mound,
Can I
yeah,
do it
that's
against the
that's
wall?
it. That's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, shoot it real quick.
Jesus Christ!
Like
That's
that,
a Nerf gun on crack.
It's got stopping power.
that thing puts Nerf to shit. It's Nerf or nothing. That thing is.
I
It's
am
above
Adventure
Nerf.
Force or fuck around and find out.
I mean,
Oh, dude, this is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, see how
Someone
the
pulled
spoon
that. Oh
kind
my
of sits
god.
on
dude.
top of it? Yeah, there it is.
This is repulsive as fuck, dude. This makes me so nauseous.
When I get old, I'm gonna jump off a building.
Fuck yeah! Look at it. Well, it is. You know, this is
Nasty.
actually like less creamy
sorry,
than it usually
I
is.
put 'em
Water
somewhere.
should not be creamy.
Yeah, it shouldn't be, but it is. Look at that. You know, if I'm being honest, it could be thicker.
Do you want it thicker?
I don't know,
We're the
like-
ones who have to drink it now.
I had to thick it up sometimes to where it like if I turned the spoon, it did not fall off.
So you could serve that
reminds
shit
me-
at Dairy Queen.
Dude, thick it up a blizzard.
The new
Alright.
summer sensation.
This is your nurse Jonathan. If he doesn't turn up your thicket, he's gonna get fined.
It looks like hair gel.
Alright, start with Tippy.
It does
since-
taste like.
What do you mean start with me?
Because this is her
It's got
idea.
nice bubbles in it. Oh yeah. This
I
looks-
guess I'll-
I mean,
fuck
this kind of does
Christ.
just look like hair gel.
It looks like hair gel.
maybe
I
kind
don't
of.
want to.
It's kind of.
I've never looked at hair gel. and
Now
seen
it's
thick
kinda
in my fucking
semen-y.
Well,
stomach.
Like-
it's kind of sticky.
Hold on. Here. The real test.
Oh,
There
jeez.
you go, bud.
Let's drop a
Right.
ball.
Yeah, let me just.
Get some of the thicket in there.
Hydro homies.
Tippy, it's just gonna taste like water.
Amanda,
Like,
you have to try it too.
Oh, of course.
You're
Yeah,
not.
I've been
It's
dying to try it for
it's
literally like
flavorless.
months.
You know what? You know what you could do though. Like what I would actually use that for in like a normal setting. I would put it in like teriyaki sauce or soy sauce to
Alex,
make
you
it
just
thick.
add like oil.
I've already told you, it's
You don't need to add
cornstarch.
thicken
You
up.
do add it to that. That's all it is.
Then why is it $13?
Because it's branded.
branded.
Yeah, just get.
This is
corn-
off-brand. It's not. It's called Thicken Up.
I know, but it's branded.
Do you think the
Just
bad?
get cornstarch.
Do you think the bad
Like,
bitches
That's
use
the same
thicket?
thing.
Is it actually?
Your
what's
saliva will
genuine-
thicken up and you'll choke.
What's the real name?
Thicket.
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 This is thicken up.
Yeah, I mean it
This does
doesn't.
not taste like cornstarch.
That's
What's
all it
taste like?
is.
Absolutely nothing.
It's
Alex, come on.
cornstarch.
Heat your water.
Oh,
Alex,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
flavorless.
Dude,
like,
I don't. The flavorless thing is not the problem. You know how we were just talking about mushrooms
texture.
being weird?
It's just gonna taste like feel like you're putting a bunch of hair gel in your mouth. That's not.
You see, that's gross.
It's
I
not.
don't think people do
It's
that.
not too awful.
Let her rip, Chief.
For the viewers of the Hello Harem podcast, this is
Just slurp
this
it.
is Alex Luby. Itadakimasu.
Eat your water. It's just water.
Dude, I don't want.
It doesn't taste like water, dude. It tastes like fucking shit.
It's
What the
cornstarch.
fuck?
Admittedly, this bottled water's not too great.
It's warm.
I'm gonna blame it on
No,
the
dude,
water.
Look, what
Okay, I'm thinking about shit.
the? It like, dude, oh my god.
Yeah.
I had, okay,
Do you
when
feel
I,
hydrated?
when I say this, this is not from experience, this is just what I had, imagination. I feel like someone just came in my mouth.
Oh boy.
I knew that's where that was going.
I mean, that was a sensation.
Amanda, you're next.
Well, I was gonna make a call back to the fact that
Drink the
with
watery
the cake
cum.
sitting on a cake
Oh, cake farts.
We're not. No.
Oh.
when he's the only one who.
Nuh-uh,
No,
no.
Stop. We're
No,
not doing
okay,
this again.
Amanda,
We are
please.
not.
I'm just
doing
saying-
this
I've
again.
lost friends to
I
this
cannot.
argument.
I can't fathom.
Someone else
no.
agreed with me, I'm just saying. I know Adam watches the podcast, so does Corporal.
Go ahead.
What if she just threw up? Swallow it.
Oh, come
Damn, dude.
I didn't mean it
Damn.
that way. I didn't mean it that way.
All right.
I swear.
All right.
Oh, that was so. I'm sorry. That was kind
I
of.
feel violated.
Yeah, I feel
on,
like
Anthony.
I feel like a
Are you
bad
thirsty?
person.
Dude, this is so fucking.
One Anthony bottoms
It's
up.
not. It doesn't taste like anything.
Stop. You brought this.
No,
It doesn't taste like anything, but it's the
It's-
texture that
it's
really
weird.
gets you.
We took a lot.
Oh yeah, that looks awesome.
So now we gotta finish the entire thing.
All right.
How is it, dude?
He's the thicket pro. He knows what's up.
Yeah,
He knows how to.
he's had to take.
Ow.
I don't think you can gargle.
Swallow it. Spitters or quitters.
You got some right there. You go,
Oh,
buddy.
Jesus Christ, he got the tongue in it.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Well, how thick can we make this? Can we put more in here?
You can turn it into cement.
I want to use it a little bit too on my stream.
Oh, you got
Don't put
plenty.
it. I mean,
for
don't
your
just
stream.
waste it all.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
There. So
the water is way worse than like a flavored something. 'cause
So do we add like
can
monster?
imagine.
to
If
this
if
right now? Let's add like a little bit of monster.
if you pour the monster
gonna matter.
in there,
It's not
it'll
gonna-
take on the flavor of monster.
Okay, I
So
want to try it.
a little bit. Yeah, just keep it going.
yeah, you're gonna have to
more.
give us.
Dude, this is binging with Babish, but better. I mean, come on.
Will the fizz permeate?
No, it's gonna take. So the interesting thing about it is if you do like Coke instead of it being brown, like Coke brown, it turns like light brown because it foams up, but then it gets stuck in foam form. So it's not gonna look like the.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna mix it. a little.
Also, that image of me with like the
Dude.
jizzy-looking substance running down my chin.
Oh yeah, no,
That
was
looks like
Drew's
cum.
dribble.
That's on the internet.
that looks like
that looks like cum.
That's so fucked.
Hold on, let
You
me
gotta
off my
get
fingers.
some more. Holy shit!
it
Wait,
just
Amanda, are you
looks like-
Amanda? Are you coming over tonight to the
Yeah.
twins?
I think so.
Can I use some of that later?
Dude, what the fuck
For
do you
what?
need that for?
Use it in like fucking.
Beer.
Oh no.
No.
Oh come on! What were you gonna
You
ask
want
me
me
to
to
use
do
it
the first
in?
one? Try?
Liquor.
Yeah. Go
Oh,
ahead.
no,
Go
no.
ahead. Wait, Amanda's trying the.
Oh, Amanda, I'll do a thickened up shot of whiskey with that later.
Okay, we can make one.
Bet.
Is it peachy? Is it peachy keen?
Delicious.
You're gonna need some more peach. Here, give me that.
That's good.
Alex, give me your monster. I'm not gonna
Oh
use
God,
much.
no.
I just need a.
That was
I need a-
worse going down.
I need a splash. I need a.
That you did.
Oh, dude, just let me pour the whole thing in real quick.
Give me in there. Oh hell yeah.
And do you want to try and drag that our beautiful Chinese
It
table
leaves like a
lamp?
slime
Yeah, it's beautiful.
aftertaste.
Yeah.
It leaves a slimy texture in your mouth.
It's like
Ooh.
a slug just crawled down your throat.
Yeah.
It's running down your
Like
chin.
even when I was tasting it by itself, it did the same thing. Like it was slimy.
Amanda, when you
It's
do this
not-
on
Anthony,
stream, how
are
much
you
are you gonna
hungry?
drink?
Don't choke and die, please.
I'll try it with like something else now
Anthony.
since I've tried it
I
on
don't
here.
want
You like
Well,
monster.
oh, I actually have
Here
something
comes the
after
train.
this that I tried the other night.
Wait, top it.
Well, I was gonna say about
What trains do that? It's peachy.
Flavor is.
It's very peachy.
See, the flavor makes it easier.
I mean, no, it
how does
doesn't.
milk react to this?
Don't go there.
I, from experience, not well, but
doesn't.
it does work.
Well, I was gonna say, quick question, because I tried this last night. Do you guys put cereal before the milk?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Cereal before the milk?
oh.
Okay, he doesn't answer.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You put cereal before the milk.
So they convinced me on stream last
Oh.
night. There's a few of them who do milk before the cereal, and I said, "You guys want me to try it?" So I tried it, and let me tell you, it is not that good.
Why is it so?
you get
common?
less cereal.
No, it just is. The
That
cereal's
dude needs
dry.
some water.
I don't like you like
Guy
the
needs a
cereal soggy.
hospital.
It's like
I like it in between.
That's like Thanos cum.
All right, I can respect that.
Fortnite jizz. Fortnite jizz.
Jesus.
That is messed up. Yeah, there it is, the Dairy Queen special right there. That's your here's your Blizzard.
Tippy, here's your monster.
Thanks, dude.
You're welcome, dude.
It's got caffeine.
Yeah.
I'll give you $10 to
I
chug that right
can't.
now.
No, I can't.
You can't really chug that. You have to.
Well, you just
scoop it.
open your.
Well,
throat
Badlands
and just
proved you can.
inhale.
Well, I don't think Badlands was that thick.
Badlands, I think, did nectar.
Yeah,
He
do it.
had, what did he do? 2 gallons or a gallon?
Yeah. So yeah,
That's Elmer's glue right there.
that's unfortunate.
Actually, that's thicker than Elmer's glue.
Oh God, it's heavy now. Too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we fucked it up pretty good.
That's messed up.
I mean, to get like a good spoonful.
Why?
Well,
What?
you said you're gonna
Yeah.
eat it on stream, right?
Yeah, get like
Yeah,
a good.
Why am I gonna give you a free show now? Watch my stream.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Super chat.
yeah.
Super chat.
Your phone's right there.
No, he needs his credit card.
I'll have
All right, now drink it. He paid you.
Now drink it. Drink it.
I'm not holding the money, am I?
But how much are you gonna drink on stream?
Like I said, just don't choke on stream.
On stream, I won't. Well, okay, that'd actually be really bad.
All right. Well, you don't
Yeah,
have to.
it would.
It doesn't have to be that thick. You could
careful
do
to
like.
not let
Yeah,
it,
no
Do
problem.
nectar. Just do nectar.
No.
Be careful to not let any like run down your mouth like I did because the internet is forever.
She already sniffs
Yeah.
boots.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Don't-
boot
That's
sniffer, boot
deleted.
sniffer.
That's
It's not
gone.
deleted.
No, yes, it is.
Not in my mind.
Maybe I have it.
You've never seen it.
I
You
have
told
it.
me about it.
Oh,
You
he's
sniffed
seen.
Uggs.
He's
You've
seen.
never seen
You
it.
said
I'm
chat
a-
got you to sniff Uggs,
Yeah.
As a joke.
but you did it.
As a joke.
Shoe sniffer.
You're a shoe sniffer.
You're a
I'm a snoo sniffer.
Snoo sniffer.
Dude, what if we thicked Pocari Sweat?
That'd be sweet, right?
It actually probably tastes pretty good. I mean, it has a sweet taste to it.
Pocari Sweat.
Yeah, it's already
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, Pocari Sweat's badass.
I just don't like eating my liquids, you know.
Could we thick maple syrup?
Yes.
Probably.
Anything
You think
liquid.
anything,
yeah, dog.
Nice. What about the ocean?
The ocean.
Dude, what if I
think
thicked
we're
my
gonna
own
need more.
piss? Oh, dude, the ultimate prank would be just pouring a whole tub of thicket into somebody's toilet bowl. Like, what are they gonna do about it?
That'd be an
Or
expensive
like a load of
plumber
laundry.
call.
Oh no,
be
that wouldn't
horrible.
come out.
That would ruin your washer.
that would-
Yeah.
That would definitely ruin a washer.
Oh my
You
That's
god.
devious.
If you
That-
didn't like someone, you could put thicket in their gas tank. How horrible do you have to be?
You're giving them ideas.
Oh,
That's funny.
I want someone to
Or like in the oil.
Oh my-
in the-
That would blow their
How
engine
to
up.
ruin a car.
That would blow their
I would
engine
just
up.
pour one in like the wiper fluid. Like they go to squirt it, it just kind of, it just like jizzes out, off there, and then it just smears it on the windshield.
That'd be really good, actually.
That'd be great.
This is totally random, but one of my coworkers a while ago told me that at his old job, when they would be leaving the job site, everyone would be driving home and stuff, and he would take Hostess cupcakes that were baking in the sun and throw them at his coworker's windshield, so they would just smear all over the windshield. And you just have a Hostess cupcake there.
Oh,
That's a waste. You know, hot take here. I think the vanilla blonde Hostess cupcakes are better than the chocolate ones.
You're wrong.
Have you ever had a vanilla?
Yes.
one? Okay. Who else agrees with me? I guess that's why it's a hot take.
That explains a lot.
Well, we'll catch a break here. It's been another 20 minutes so people can and chill
Shit, it
out.
already has been like.
We'll finish off our thicket here, and then
Yeah.
we'll Alex will do some anime of the week.
We're gonna take a cum break, and anime of the week is next. We'll catch you guys in just a second.
All right, you bought it.
We bought it. All right, welcome back from the beer break. We drank all of the do you want to call that substance?
Calm.
We drank all the cum.
Even
It's all gone. Check. You could hold it upside down, not a drop will come out. Polish it off. You should have seen Jonathan right at the end.
Guzzling it.
It was dripping down your face.
Yeah,
It really was.
it actually was.
It's that anime of the week. What do we got?
Yeah, we got anime of the week this week. I think it's my turn, like actually. So, I did. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? This show came out, I believe, in 2019 or something like that.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I watched it, so yeah.
I'll find out. I'll be Jamie today.
All right, Jamie, could you look that up?
Or I'll be Luke.
What year did How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift come out?
Give me a second.
All right.
Riveting content.
Just sit here in silence while he looks it up.
Yeah.
You know, you guys can talk.
Stare.
2019.
I'm on the money. So yeah, this show came out in 2019. Pretty much, I mean, it's just about this girl, Sakura. I think she just eats too much and gained weight, so she wants to lose weight. So she starts exercising and weightlifting, and she gets all of these. One friend in her class joins her. Her teacher joins her. There's this Russian girl who's her arch enemy, and they live together. And there's Machio.
I love Machio.
We love much.
Machio was great. Machio was probably the best character in this. Yeah, it was so amazing. This show, like, I remember at the time I was kind of like burnt out from the gym when I was watching it. And I was like, you know, I want to lift just from watching this show. I want to go get a fucking workout in right now.
You want to look like Machio?
I would love to look.
I don't know
he's
if I'd
big.
want to look
He's
like
a mass
Machio.
monster.
He may be too big.
He's a mass monster.
He's like Jay Cutler in his prime, but Machio is bigger than Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler would have lost the Olympia to Machio.
I would have voted for Machio if I was a judge, though.
Because he walks out in his tracksuit, and you're like, "What's he doing here?"
What's this guy doing?
There's really not like much substance to the show overall, but it doesn't really have a riveting story. But it's like just super fun to watch. It's funny. It's a really good comedy anime, and all the characters are amazing. And there's Machio, and the soundtrack, like the OP especially, is
Oh
a
my God,
fucking
That's a
bop.
banger.
Oh my god,
Oh,
it
and
is
guy
such a
muscle
good song.
is amazing.
Like you bump to that in the car with the homies at like 12 o'clock coming home from Waffle House.
Wow, that almost sounds like where this night's going.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said it.
I really hate
Foreshadowing.
That that's where the night is going.
Yeah, it's
How
it's
many? What's a good scale to give this
well, like
down?
Amanda reminded me of this show. That's why I chose it, because you said you wanted to watch it, right?
Yeah, because I saw a TikTok of it. I
Did you?
forget which one it was, and I was just like, wow, that looks really fucking cool.
Mhm.
It's
And
based.
I think the voice actor who voiced Sakura was like new, like brand new to the scene, and she did amazing in this
She
show.
killed
Didn't she have a fang?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fangs.
she did.
Yeah,
we
big
we
fang.
like fangs.
We
How
like
many
fangs.
muscly fangs out of 10?
I was gonna say like how many side chests?
What about how many Machio tracksuits?
How many side chests out of 10?
Side chest out of 10.
Side chest.
Dude,
I would give this one like I'd give it. I feel like an 8 might be too much for what it is. You know what I mean? But
I don't know. I'd give it a 9.
a 9.
Yeah, I fucked with it. It was good.
No, I'm gonna agree with Anthony. Actually, I do give this 9
Imagine
side
this
chests
is
out of
the
10.
bean.
This show is just super fun to watch. I really enjoyed this show. Heavily underrated.
Yeah, I don't
astronomically
I don't see a
underrated.
lot of people talking about it.
Yeah, you know what? You know what I should have done? Since Luke's not here, I should have done Hadouken receive.
What?
Missed opportunity.
Shut up.
Like,
You, I don't even want to hear it from you.
yeah, you're right. I love
But
that
yeah,
show.
maybe
Didn't you get all of it? Who got us to watch that? Was it him?
no me.
You?
Did-
Yeah, Jonathan watched it after me.
Yeah.
And then I watched it.
I
after
forget
him.
what. How did we? Because I asked you about it. It's not. I don't think you suggested.
No, I think you
I
did.
think
ask
I
me about
asked
it.
about it, and I
Did you say
don't.
something about it?
He must
It
have.
was so goddamn long ago.
It has been.
Yeah,
I don't.
that was
know, man.
2019 too.
That was a while ago, man.
Yeah.
I sat down. I fucking watched that show.
Yeah, that and Bridge to the Starry Skies.
That was good.
That
was good.
is a
That's
show
a really good show.
that lives.
I don't
forever.
know if you'd like that actually. That's a harem,
That was like my first.
but that's a
anime.
really good show actually.
Actually, I have a question for Amanda. You don't really watch like seasonals, do you? Like, do you watch shows that are like airing right now?
Somewhat. I'm keeping up with Spy Family.
Thank God.
And she started there's a season
Oh.
anime called Dance Dance Dessert or something like that. She
Dan-
started.
You're
Yeah.
watching that too.
Well, I started a little bit of it, but yeah, I'm gonna be.
Did you
watching
finish
it.
Dress Up Darling?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I watched. I finished that one.
Thank God. I don't know. Well, I was driving home today and I took the van, and the van has no aux, or
Back seats.
they were gone. I
Power
did take them
steering.
out. That's also kind of iffy.
AC.
So I can't play music, and I'll be damned if I'm going to listen to the radio for 2 hours straight. So I just drove in silence.
You should just get your AirPods.
You drove in silence.
Yeah. It's nice. Hey, look, it's,
I'd
It
rather
is-
just
no,
turn on
nice.
my phone.
It's
and
nice. You
set
can
it.
just
It is kind of
you
nice.
just
to drive in
cruise and you just
silence.
think.
Yeah.
You just
I've done
think.
that.
It's-
I like
that's
that. I
all
like
you
doing
do.
that a lot.
That's where I zone out, and that's when I wreck a car. so
And you don't
We don't
always
do
have
that
the radio.
here.
Yeah, you can turn the radio on. You can listen to Rock 106.9.
no. What I do
Rock
is I turn my
106.9.
phone on.
It
and
just
I put it
rocks.
in the.
Yeah, this has like an open din, so I could have done that, but I mean I'm like a nitpicky son of a bitch when it comes to sound quality to an extent, and I can't do that for 2 hours.
It just
It's
rocks.
something,
Proceeds
though.
to play Monkey
It's
Wrench
something.
by the Foo
I'd rather that
Fighters
than
6
nothing.
times in a row.
But I was just thinking about this. I'm like, I wonder if Amanda watches these. I'm like, I know she was watching Dress Up Darling.
I saw that in full.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
Why you be like this?
Wait, was there something else you guys watched last season that was like funny?
I mean, no, because he got me to watch Sleepy Princess in full.
Oh,
I think
Yeah, I gotta
that's
watch
what I'm
Sleepy
thinking.
Princess. Was that
That might be the
That
one.
might-
No, that was
was a
2020.
minute
But that
ago.
I was
yeah, I'm
watching
like,
it.
that feels
with
like it was not
My
last
Dress Up Darling.
season.
Okay, because I
That
was
was
like,
funny.
I know you guys were watching something else.
Well,
Yeah, I
you
remember
weren't
Sleepy
watching
Princess.
it with me, were you?
Sleepy Princess?
Did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished that
I
and
watched
My
like
Dress Up Darling.
I watched like 7 or 8 episodes with you, but you watched like
a bunch. Hey, by the way, you
Maybe
never
half.
got me chicken and waffles. You promised me chicken and waffles.
I
If I
did.
watched the full thing.
I never said I wouldn't get them
Just
From
saying.
that
for you.
place, the Cluckin'. What's it called?
Like fucking chicken.
The Clucky Chicky.
No,
that place you guys say. has
Cluckin' Bell?
The best that you're.
what's it called
I'm
again?
not. No, you're.
I actually,
The
The Howlin' Bird?
Yeah.
Howlin'. Wait, what do we
Howlin'
call
Place
it?
is mid.
I called it.
No, it's not.
Is
I mean,
it?
price
Place
wise,
is
fuck yeah.
mid.
price wise, they're
It is
mid.
mid as fuck.
Price wise,
Uh-uh.
it's.
Dude,
I'm
have
not
you-
gonna cap. The sides bussin'. The chicken mid as fuck.
Have you had the
Have
chicken
you
and
had
waffles?
Canes?
It's the same thing.
No, it's
Cane's
way
is-
more crispy.
Cane's chicken
No.
is mid.
They-
It is less than.
Well, no, yeah, Cane's
it is
is.
unseasoned chicken from the Howlin' Bird. I swear to God, it like it's crunchy as fuck, and the dipping sauce is bussin'. But
What'd you get?
what do you mean?
What did you
I
order?
got chicken and waffles.
Been there like 3 times. I don't know. I just get whatever the sauce is.
Their salads look really good. I
Chicken
don't,
and
I've never tried
waffles,
them.
man. That's what you get there.
We've literally been to multiple different places for chicken and waffles, and that is by far the best that
You've
we've
been
had.
to Chili's?
Why would I go to Chili's for chicken and
'Cause
waffles?
They have busted
because it's
chicken,
good
and
chicken and waffles.
I don't like Chili's. I wouldn't trust them with chicken and waffles.
Okay, listen to Miss
Amanda, we're
Hypocrite
going.
over here going, Alex, how can you hate natto if you've never had natto? I don't like Chili's.
No,
I've
because I
never
know what
had
I like
Chili's.
with my chicken and waffles, and I like it from that place.
How do you know that Chili's
Well,
doesn't have that?
We're trying to find the best. We can't exclude Chili's.
You got to go to Chili's.
You know, the last time we went to Chili's, we tipped our waiter $100. A crisp
$100,
$100
yeah.
bill. We tipped him.
We tipped him 100.
Because he was, what?
He was awesome.
Yeah, he was
Why wasn't
funny.
I the
He
waiter?
fucked with
He
our
was- he
drinks
was
and put
fucking
Swedish
awesome.
fish in it, and he sat next to us, and he made
vibed
someone.
with
He
us.
ate
yeah.
our food.
He ate our
Well, they
food.
messed up my order the one time I went, and
Well,
then
you
my
obviously didn't
chicken
get our
was
guy.
gross. It reminded me of like, I can't really.
Uncooked shrimp.
Huh?
Uncooked
I
shrimp.
went to a Chili's in Puerto Rico.
How was it?
Chili's.
Dude, that's awesome.
It was Chili's.
That's so American.
No, okay, so actually, I don't think I've talked about my Puerto Rico trip. I'm not going to extensively, but I will talk about. I'll do some funny highlights. So, the food in Puerto Rico is good. It's good to a point. Their main thing there is this thing called mofongo, which is mashed plantains with seasoning, and then they put shit on top of it.
Plantains are awesome.
They
Never
are
had a
good.
plantain.
So I got mofongo like 4 days in a row because that was like what the thing there to do was. It's like every restaurant had mofongo, and that's like kind of what you did, and you ate it every day. So this one day we went to this place called Hottie's, and first off, it's supposed to be their equivalent of Hooters. It was not my. Keep in mind, I'm with my mom, my sister, and my grandma. I'd like to say this was not my idea to go here. My sister, one day, we're sitting there in the room getting our day ready, and Jenna busts in super excited. Mom, Jay, what? There's like a Puerto Rican Hooters down the road. I want to go. And we were like, all right. And we like asked her why. She's like, I want to see the bad bitches. And I was like, okay, that's my little sister, so we're going to go to where she wants to go. So we went to Hottie's. We're sitting there, whatever. I'm eating the mofongo, and we ordered, I forget what it was, and it was like an appetizer of fried chicken bits or whatever, and we just kind of thought it'd be like wings and stuff. So I'm sitting there eating it, and I take a bite of one, and I'm like, this is a neck. I could tell, and I was like, okay, and I just kept eating it or whatever. Jenna picks up a piece, and she bites it, and it squirts like a liquid out. And Jenna, I swear to God, in the middle of this restaurant and surrounded by Puerto Ricans, throws it down and goes, I'm sick of all this bullshit food. And like, Jenna was so tired of Puerto Rican food. And she was like mad, and we were like, okay. And so we paid and we left. Next day, Jenna decides for dinner, she's like, we're going to fucking Chili's. I just need normal food. And I was like, all right. So we go to Chili's. It's just Chili's. Nothing different. The menu was the same. It was the same. Oh yeah. When I was there, water on half the island was just out. There's no water.
Yeah,
Really?
Saying something about
There
that.
was no water on half the island for the whole time I was there. Like the last 2 days we got water back. I was there for a week.
So then what'd you drink the entire
Well,
time?
you could buy bottled water. That was cool. So what the places, we were renting an apartment, and so what they would do is once a day they would fill up the tank from a truck. So the truck would come in, pump water into the central tank, and for, I'm not kidding, about 20 minutes we had water because everybody was like, oh shit, water! We got to do everything that revolves around water right now. So we would have our tap on. I would turn the tap on, so we didn't have water, nothing would come out. So I'd be sitting there like in the evening, and then all of a sudden water would start coming. I go, water! And everybody, my mom would run and get in the shower. Jenna would start filling up her bottles or whatever. We would fill the toilet up because that needs water to flush.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about
Yeah.
that.
So
Oh
was
my
that
god!
once a day you said?
About once a day, yeah.
So oh god, so you had to schedule your day about like around getting water too.
No, because it was random times.
So you couldn't even,
We
like-
missed water time a couple times.
So you wouldn't take a shower?
I showered once that whole week.
Oh my god!
I'm not-
That's nothing out of the unusual for you.
Yeah, he's not wrong. But yeah, so that was a lot. I'm not gonna say the hardest part was not shitting, but the hardest part was not shitting, especially when I'm eating a foreign food that is Hispanic every day, all day. It's hard not to shit. So I'm not. This is not okay. I would go to restaurants.
Just to shit.
I'm sure you can see where this is going. And they would have the bathrooms like taped off with signs that said "Do not enter." And I would just go under them, and I would go in and just ruin their toilet.
They must have hated you.
and then-
Oh my god.
To my surprise, I was never spotted. I fucked up the Wendy's on like 3 different occasions, and they never caught me.
Imagine if you went back and they just had a picture of your face. And you're
Don't let this
banned.
guy in.
Yeah, it was
It's an
fucked.
American bloke.
Yeah, I fucked up the Wendy's. I went to the casino a couple times.
Did you win big?
I actually did. I went in with $5 because I'm like, I want to play the slots, and I won $70 on my first pull.
Holy crap!
And I just was like, cool, and I left.
That's what I would do.
Like,
Just
I was
walk
like,
away.
I was like, I made my money. Yeah, Puerto Rico was kind of awesome. A lot of funny shit happened. I don't know. It was a cool trip besides not being able to shit for most of it.
Yeah, didn't you you like kayaked out to an island where no one was on?
Yeah, we did. It was badass. We went to this kind of secluded island out in the middle of fucking buttfuck elsewhere.
The ocean.
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah.
I snorkeled in a reef. The one guy who was like our guide or whatever was like, there was a bunch of other people with us, and I had been chatting him up the whole time. He's like, you know what? I like you guys. Whenever the other group goes off to do like the reef tour, I'm gonna take you to like my favorite reef. And we're like,
that's base.
we're like, yeah. And he's like, yeah. It's like, he's like, we don't take people there. I'll take you guys. And we're like, sick. So he's like, we're gonna have to kayak out to it though. And we're like, okay. So we do, and we're kayaking out. I'm like, why do we have to kayak to this one? Why can't we like swim? And he was like, put your goggles on and look in the water real quick. And I was like, okay. So I did. The entire ocean floor, just urchins. The entire, just urchin, like all next to each. It was like a carpet of sea urchins. He's like, that's why we don't. We're like, okay. Go out to this reef. It's awesome. Swear to God, I almost drowned like 6 times because we were out so like kind of deep. Going and checking shit out. I saw a ballyhoo. If you've seen those.
I googled it after you.
What's a
told us.
ballyhoo?
They're cool fucking fish. They're like long.
Holy
They
shit.
kind of look like barracudas, and it scared the
Really?
shit out of me at first.
Like an oarfish?
Look at ballyhoo. They're cool as fuck.
Ballyhoo.
Not the band. I did look up the band after the fact.
Was the band as cool as the fish?
Nah. Yeah.
It's your
I see
ballyhoo.
that bloke.
The ballyhoo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those blokes are cool.
Yeah, they're cool as hell. I
Yeah.
saw one of those. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
they can get huge.
Yeah, the one I saw was really big.
Like this big.
A little small.
That looks like a barracuda.
Yeah, that's a
actually.
barracuda, I think. Like, it was like that big.
Decent sized
Yeah, it was
ballyhoo.
big. The island we were on used to be a quarry, and so they had an old dock or whatever, and it used to be a wooden dock with mine carts on it and mine tracks where they would take the stone out to the ships or whatever. But it had been abandoned for so long, all the wood was gone, but the cement foundations were there, and the mine carts were they had fallen into the water. And so we went and we walked across the cement foundation to like the end of where the dock was, and he's like, yeah, just jump in. And we're like, okay. And then he's like, oh, look, a ballyhoo. And we're like, what? And I was like, is that a barracuda? He's like, no, it's a ballyhoo. And I was like, is it friendly? And he's like, yeah, if you jump in, it'll swim away. And I was like, cool. So I jumped in. There was just like flipped over sunken mine carts, like mine tracks, just like mining equipment just sunk in the water that I was like swimming around and through and shit. It was awesome.
That's badass.
It was
I would
Kind of
love
sounds
to
like
do that.
Minecraft. Real
Yeah.
life.
Minecraft.
Minecraft in Puerto
Yeah.
Rico.
But it was cool. I'll probably never go back, but it was cool.
It's an experience.
Yeah,
nonetheless.
I mean, like, it was like really fun. I enjoyed it. It was beautiful. There was a couple things that kind of bothered me. Like, you would go from like a really nice area to, I'm not kidding, like a favela.
Yeah, I
in,
figured.
Like, in like one block, and it was like, I was like, this is kind of fucked up. Like, I don't feel good about like vacationing here. Like,
Mhm.
like I feel kind of shitty about it. I saw not a riot, but like a pretty big protest happening in front of their government building. They are a territory of the United States, but they don't get the rights that it includes being a part of the United States. So they have government officials, but they don't get representation. They have to pay taxes, but they don't get representation for it.
Dude, it's literally like 1776.
Yeah. So like they were protesting that or whatever, and they had like pictures of their government officials with like dollar signs and X's on their foreheads and
Oh,
shit.
that's kind of cool.
I was like, whoa. Yeah, it was kind of cool, but kind of fucked up. I have a picture of me. I was kind of drunk and walking around this one thing, and there was this restaurant called Buns, and so I did what anyone would do. I walked in front of it and pulled my pants down and told my mom to take a picture of my ass in the middle of a busy public square.
Did you get weird looks?
Oh, I don't care. Like,
You
I'm
just
sure I
zoned
did.
out.
Oh,
I
maybe. I don't know.
I'm
I don't
sure I
care.
did. Yeah, I'll find the picture. It'll be the thumbnail of the video.
That
Actually, we
won't
could
take
do that.
get you
Hundreds
taken
ass.
down at all.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it would.
I don't. I think it might go against TOS.
If we censor his ass,
Yes.
We're
If you
good.
censor it, yeah, you're
yeah,
good
just
then.
pixelate it.
With the
Yeah.
thicket.
With the thicket.
With the thicket, yeah, the brand logo. Well, this one's thick
Because Jay's
up.
got a thick ass.
Thicken up.
We'll use thicken up because that's what we use today.
Yeah.
Clear. I was just reading it. It says it may contain milk. So we just
What?
drink.
Yo, what the hell?
Wait, where does it say that? Oh yeah, may contain milk, but then it's maltodextrin, xanthan gum, and potassium chloride. So it's not whatever you told me it was.
Milk?
It might be milk,
Big
dry milk.
Oh, I made congregation with the pigeons.
I saw that. I saw a
Yeah.
lot of pictures
I
of you and
tamed
Jenna
birds.
that. Yeah.
Not
I
really.
mean, like a metric ass ton of pigeons. Like
Yeah,
so many.
I put my
hundreds.
arms out and shit. And
Almost
they were,
like
landing on me.
thousands, honestly.
They landed on you.
I-
That's majestic.
Teach Umi how to
You're not
do
with
shit.
pigeons.
Pigeons are cool.
Pigeons are not cool.
No.
They hoo and they
Here's like
bob
my
their
favorite
head.
picture of that. But like,
Jeez.
That's actually.
Yeah, like so many goddamn pigeons.
yeah, you can scroll. Like, there's a couple with me just like,
Now, Jay, how far into the week was this?
I don't remember.
So like the
friends with the
pigeons, so the
pigeons.
pigeons didn't care that you didn't shower.
Oh,
No, they probably enjoyed it
yeah.
even more that
They're
you
like,
didn't
"Yeah,
shower.
This kid smells like garbage.
Some of them look like chickens.
He's one of us.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. Dude, I went to the place that invented the pina colada, and you're telling
I
me.
feel weird scrolling
you
through
have
your
one?
phone.
Oh, dude, I had a couple. Like, there's a reason that I looked so fucked up. It's because I was.
You were the pigeon guy.
Yeah, I was the pigeon. There was this group of girls that looked like they were on like their spring break or whatever, and I don't know what about their presence upset me. But, like,
Just the fact that they were there.
they were walking by the pigeons, and so when they walked by, I was drunk enough to not care, and I just kind of went like this at them, and birds flew at them, and they went ah, and they ran away. And I think one of them yelled like "dick" or whatever like that, and I was like, hey, and I went like that, and more birds landed on me. So I'm like, I've weaponized pigeons, and I was so like, there are so many photos of me in front of the place, with the original pina colada. Like, yeah, here's a picture of me at the place that invented the pina colada.
Your
you can
eyes look
tell, like I had been there for a while.
You look so
Like
out
I
of
had
it.
been there. Like,
Jenna looks like she's taking a nice picture, and then you just look so hammered.
There's a picture of me like a couple minutes later. Like I was not doing well. I was doing really well, but yeah, throwing birds at college girls is one of my crowning achievements in life.
I like how you just tamed the pigeons to do your bidding.
Yeah, it
I
was
almost
great.
got a squirrel to follow me today.
Legit,
Yeah, really.
a squirrel almost came up to us. And she was like talking to
I
it.
was, yeah, I
What
was
did it
telling-
say?
What did he say? Oh, it didn't say anything.
Dude, if I
I just told him to follow me.
if I
and
could
he
have
did.
like a superpower, like taming wild like park creatures would be that power.
Yeah.
I don't know what good that would do, but what if I like showed up to your house one time, but like I got flown in by a whole bunch of pigeons, or like we go to Sheets and I get the raccoons to steal a bunch of shit for me.
That'd be sweet, actually.
I would be a super villain, not gonna lie, probably.
I wouldn't be a hero.
No.
No,
Dude,
yeah.
you have any idea how much money I could get if I could tame rats?
Oh my god.
Get a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like I would tame sharks. You know why?
Because you're
Why?
nuclear shark.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder.
But yeah, that's my.
Where would you tame a shark in Ohio, though?
At the aquarium.
Dude,
What would they do?
What,
Like, it's
Bust
just, hey,
out.
shark, eat that barracuda
what if you
right
had
there.
the power of like talking to fish, but you lived in Ohio?
I would move out of
Hey,
this.
what's
I would
up,
move.
Luke? Yo, how you doing today? Couple of crappie over there. What's Bass up to?
Like Anthony carries around a cooler full like with a fish in it, and then like somebody fucks with him and he like throws a fish at him, and the fish like kind of flops for a second.
He's saying fuck you.
And the person's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you're just fucking crazy.
I feel like
Anthony could find Sippy.
I could find Sippy.
I feel like you would go on like Dr. Phil with a goldfish. You'd be like, now, son, why do you think you can talk to fish? And like, I can prove it. And you just sit there. And like, the fish has a mic.
And he's like,
Like in his bowl
"What'd he
and everything."
say?" He said,
He's chrome dome.
He called you ugly. Anthony's like, here, no, look, I'll prove you can talk. He like takes the mic off and puts it in the fish bowl, like ruins their mic.
that we're gonna set you up in this halfway house, and in 6 months you'll be okay.
Make them work at the farm.
Make 'em
Take
work.
them to the ranch.
Dr. Phil's
I don't want to go to
ranch.
the Dr. Phil ranch.
Well,
Have you seen those things where parents will take their insubordinate children and sign them up to get kidnapped?
What?
No.
Yes, I've heard about
It's
that.
fucked. That's a thing. Parents who have children that are being insubordinate or whatever, they will pay these various services to come. They will schedule to get their kid kidnapped. So they'll be like, my kid leaves school at this time, this day. This is what they look like. They're walking home on this street, and they will have somebody come like kidnap them like in a van.
And they'll never come back?
They'll take them to like
no,
a
they wouldn't
farm.
pay for someone to
They
kill
take
their
them
Well,
to a.
it's
they
a
don't,
kidnapping.
Well, they don't tell the kids either. They're not like, your parents pay me to do this. They kidnap them. They take them to like a farm and then make them work for like a couple months,
And then they bring them back.
and then they bring them back. And there's like all these kids online that are like being like, I found out my parents paid to get me kidnapped, and like basically made me a paid laborer or like an unpaid laborer for like 6 months.
Bro, I would break my
That's-
parents' kneecaps
that's
if I
so
found that
fucked.
out.
Yeah, there's all these companies under fire from it, like and shit, like as they should be.
Yeah,
this is
what
in
the hell?
America?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's like it
Mhm.
happened. If you look up like I don't really know what you would look up to.
Yeah.
find-
I don't know. The
Kidnapping
FBI might
If you
come
think your
for
kid is
me.
insubordinate now, imagine what they'll do when they find out you had them fucking kidnapped.
Yeah.
What if they got the wrong kid?
Oh shit, we got the wrong one.
It's like, wait, why are you home today?
Wait, what the fuck are you doing here? I got home from school. Oh shit. And then like they call, yeah, we got the kid.
Yeah, we got the
He's
kid
on his
that-
farm in Montana. Don't worry about it. We'll see you in 6 months.
And you're just like, oh, great. Hang up the phone and like never talk about it again. Yeah.
Then the kids' parents put signs up everywhere, and you're just like living your own
It's
guilt.
like,
You get the Amber Alert for the wrong kid.
oh, just your ass in front of buns.
Don't throw that. Why do you look like in pain?
Because he's drunk as fuck.
He's like in pain.
Yeah.
Man's got cake.
I know, I'm thick as fuck.
Dumpy.
I got
I'm gonna thick it up. Well,
Hey, what do you want to call it? Because I don't know how
Yeah,
long the
just call
camera's
it.
doing.
We can
Call
call it.
All right.
Well.
Anyway, you're stealing my thunder, bud.
What?
third time you just made noises. Why you do that?
I don't know, man.
All right, well, guys, that's the end of today's episode of the Hello Harem podcast. If you found anything interesting, funny, or informative, go ahead and like, comment, and share the podcast. Let someone else know about it. We'll be back to the Discord probably next week. This was just a little treat we gave ourselves back at the old stomping grounds. You know, it's good to be back here. I like it here better.
It's a fun time up here.
Yeah, so whenever, if Luke comes up, we'll all get here together, or if we have another guest on that's a shark and she's found herself in a nuclear wasteland, we'll be back here. Thank you, Amanda, for joining us.
Maybe she'll stop squeaking her chair so much next time.
Thanks for bringing the thicket and making the boys suffer a little bit.
I'm not going to say thank you for that.
You're welcome,
was horrible.
though, actually.
bad.
So
No
you're
one
welcome.
got
I'll say it
shot.
for you.
No one got shot with the Nerf gun, so
Someone can after this.
someone will. All right, guys. Well, without further ado, that's the end of the episode. We will see you next week on the Hello Harem podcast. Thank you.